Good evening, everybody. Welcome to our September 13th regular council meeting. I'd like to start off by saying we'd like to begin by acknowledging that we're in Robinson Superior Treaty Territory and that the land on which we gather is the traditional territory of the Anishinaabe and the Métis. Do we have approval of agenda? Everybody's good with the agenda? Any disclosures of interest tonight? Hearing none, we'll move on to delegations, and we have none. So we move question period to now. So Nathan, do you have any questions in email?
There were no questions. If anyone wants any questions, have any questions about this meeting, they can forward it to me at info@schreiber.ca.
Okay. So we'll move on to minutes of previous meeting. Resolution 210-22. Moved by Councillor Stefuric, seconded by Councillor Sales, that the minutes of the Council and Committee of the Whole meeting held August 30th, 2022 be accepted and circulated. Discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor? Carried. Business arising from the minutes. Resolution 211-22. Moved by Councillor Stefuric, seconded by Councillor McGrath. The council accept the quotation from Simcoe in the amount of $16,453.45 plus applicable taxes for the repair of the ice plant. Discussion? I've been in this discussion with their direct Tammy, and she has scheduled Simcoe to be here the week of the 3rd of October, and the parts that are needed are just 3 to 5 day delivery, and that week, the week of October 3rd, it should be fixed, and we will be starting the plant on the 7th. So right after Thanksgiving, we should be able to start the ice, and we're looking for skates on the ice on the 24th of October. So we'll be roughly, if everything goes according to plan in Terrace Bay, we'll be roughly only 2 weeks behind Terrace.
Who's actually doing the work, the maintenance, like for what's showing up? Like who's installing? Like
Simcoe.
Simcoe's looking after all of that? Right.
Okay. So
We're gonna have a user meeting, right, Nathan?
We are just waiting for a recreation programmer to come back from vacation, and
Okay,
we'll be able to sit down and organize that.
sounds good.
Definitely not.
Okay.
okay, hearing no more discussion, all those in favor? Carried. Resolution 212-22. Moved by Councillor Morrow, seconded by Councillor Stefuric. That council accept the quotation from Florex Technology Incorporated in the amount of $5,000 $565 plus applicable taxes for the supply of security camera hardware. Discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor? Carried. Resolution 213-22, moved by Councillor McGrath, seconded by Councillor Morrow. The council authorized the payment of Strongco invoice number 922-12602 in the amount of $5,369.59 plus applicable taxes for the rebuild of cylinders for the Volvo grader. Discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor? Carried. Resolution 214-22, moved by Councillor Stefuric, seconded by Councillor Morrow. The council accept the quotation from Thunder Bay Broom in the amount of $17,409.82 plus applicable taxes for an SC 351 Advanced Micro Scrubber and an SC 2000 Advanced Micro Rider Scrubber. Discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor? Carried. Resolution 215-22, moved by Councillor Stefuric, seconded by Councillor McGrath. The council accept the change order from RML Contracting in the amount of $27,081.45, excluding applicable taxes for electrical connections and upgrades for the power supply to the downtown electrical panel, the installation of a revised soak-away pit, the installation of 2 concrete pads for downtown park benches, and additional asphalt paving at the intersection of Winnipeg Street and Scotia Street. Discussion? All those in favor? Carried. That's 215. Resolution 216-22, moved by Councillor Morrow, seconded by Councillor Sales, that council authorize a payment to Bill Shapitic in the amount of $200 for the last spike presentation during Heritage Days. Discussion?
Scrabbachuck.
Thank you. All those in favor? Carried. Resolution 217-22, moved by Councillor McGrath, seconded by Councillor Stefuric. The council accept the quotation from Titan GPS in the amount of $10,914.75 plus applicable taxes for the supply of Titan GPS dash camera units and the annual subscription for 9 vehicles. Discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor? Carried. Resolution 217-22, 218. Moved by Councillor Stefurek, seconded by Councillor McGrath. The council approve the attendance of all. Oh, we better wait here. Yes, okay. Resolution 218-22, moved by Councillor Stefurek, seconded by Councillor Sales, that the Council of the Township of Schreiber support Resolution R-296-2022 of the Town of South Bruce Peninsula with respect to mandatory firefighter certification. All those in favor? Carried. Okay, but there's only 3 of us going.
2 or 3?
Resolution 219-22, moved by Councillor Stefurek, seconded by Councillor McGrath. The council approved the attendance of all members of council at the Thunder Bay District Municipal League Annual Conference to be held September 22nd, 23rd, 2022 in Thunder Bay, and that expenses be paid as per township policy. Discussion? All those in favor? Carried. Yeah. So, we'll have to find out who's going. Dave, you can't, you're working, and Doug Sales, you're working. Dan?
Yeah, I'll attend.
And
I had planned to.
you have a plan to, and I'll go up too. So, the 3 of us, we haven't,
If it happens.
yeah, if it happens. Today, they
You
only had 12, so they'll have,
They need 50,
they need 50 to break
so we got a
even.
long way to go.
Yeah. So they get 3 more tonight from us.
Right.
So, we leave Thursday morning. It
Right.
starts at noon on Thursday.
Yeah.
Okay. So you're good with that then?
Yep.
Okay. Okay, accounts for payment. Resolution 219. Or did we do 220? 220-22. Moved by Councillor Stefurek, seconded by Councillor Morrow, that bank debits paid out of the general bank account in the month of May 2022 in the amount of $47,600.28 be approved and ratified. Discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor? Carried. Resolution 221-22. Moved by Councillor McGrath, seconded by Councillor Stefurek, that checks issued on the general bank account in the month of August 2022 in the amount of $212,868.97 for general accounts payable be approved and ratified. Discussion? All those in favor? Carried. this one here, 222. Accounting.
In my counting of it?
Yeah. 220, 221, 223.
Screwing me up,
Hmm?
right? Screwing me up.
Sorry.
Yeah, so that's 222 then.
Okay, yeah. Okay, resolution 222 dash 22, moved by Councillor Morrow, seconded by Councillor Stafiri, that bank debits issued on the general bank account in the month of August 2022 in the amount of $96,839.42 for payroll be approved and ratified. Discussion? All those in favor? Carried. Move on to unfinished business. Resolution 223-22. Moved by Councillor Stafuric, seconded by Councillor McGrath. That the council of the Township of Schreiber declare the properties identified as roll number 5851-000, 001, 09301, and 5851-000, 002, 08201 as surplus assets to be disposed of. Discussion? Which ones are they?
That's on Alberta Street, and the other one's on Ontario Street, one vacant lot, and the other one is
Okay, that's the ones that we said, okay.
we'll have to follow through with the bylaws. It's, the sales agreements are accepted and finalized.
Okay. All those in favor? Carried. Resolution 224-22. Moved by Councillor Stafuric, seconded by Councillor Sales, that the Township of Schreiber bursary in the amount of $500 be awarded to Nicholas Figelman. Discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor? Carried. Other business, resolution 225-22.
Bylaw 37.
That's 37. Okay, resolution 225-22. Moved by Councillor McGrath, seconded by Councillor Stafuric, that bylaw 37-2022 being a bylaw to appoint a compliance audit committee for the 2022 municipal elections be given first, second, third, and final reading and enacted. Discussion? All those in favor? Carried. Resolution 226-22. Moved by Councillor Stefurek, seconded by Councillor Sales. Please bear with me. That whereas the Constitution of Canada requires the federal electrical districts be reviewed every 10 years, and whereas the 2022 Federal Electrical Boundaries Commission for the Province of Ontario was established as an independent commission to reconfigure the boundaries of Ontario's electoral districts. And whereas the commission has proposed a new electoral map for consideration at public hearings commencing in September 2022. And whereas the proposal of the commission would reduce the number of federal electoral districts in Northern Ontario from 10 to 9. And whereas the proposal would see the two largest ridings in the far north, Kenora and Timmins James Bay, amended and combined into one massive riding called Kiwi Timog Mushkay Gowak, spanning from the Manitoba border to Quebec, and Kenora's current riding boundary readjusted dramatically and combined with Thunder Bay Rainy River, with further significant changes to the Thunder Bay Superior North and Algoma Manitoulin Kapuskasing boundaries. And whereas the legislation would in fact support, according to the population quota to be applied by the Commission, a reduction of 2, but the Commission has recommended 1. And whereas the Commission itself concluded any further reduction in the number of districts in the north would imperil the principle of effective representation in this part of the province, considering its widely dispersed population and communities of interest. And whereas the Kenora district was deemed an extraordinary circumstance in 2012 during the last boundary review, and because of which it was not revised at that time. And the boundary proposal, if approved, would reduce the overall number of northern federal representatives in the House of Commons, further diluting the voice of Northern Ontario residents on federal matters, and in the Commission's own words, would imperil the principle of effective representation. And whereas the voice of the North in the House of Commons is already imperiled and underrepresented by so few seats. Now therefore, be it resolved that the Council of the Township of Schreiber strongly opposes the proposed reduction of northern ridings and representatives. Further, that copies of this resolution be forwarded to P. Hajduk, MP, Thunder Bay, Superior North, the Federal Electoral Boundaries Commission for Ontario, the Kenora District Municipal Association, the Rainy River District Municipal Association, and the Northwestern Ontario Municipal Association. Discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor? Carried. Okay, so that concludes that part. Move on to the Committee of the Whole, departmental reports and committee board minutes. First up, Director of Operation status report. Has the inspector been down to?
Nope, no word from her at all.
Nothing at all, but everything's reseeded and looking good.
Yeah,
and-
they have, Aqua's been taking their own tests, and everything is looking really good down there. The reseeding process worked.
Perfect. And we got the winter sand, the RFP out for the winter sand. That's good.
Is it our guys doing the curbing at the
Yes.
cemetery?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, they got it all dug out there today, eh?
Yeah, I saw
Yes.
the truck there.
Yeah, we have cement coming next week.
Are they gonna get a chance to, I know it's off topic here, but are they gonna get a chance to dig out that little, remember me and you talked about, where the bench sits?
Oh, we haven't talked about that at all. I
Okay.
must admit, I might have forgot about that, sorry.
Okay, no problem. It just would make, for maintenance of cutting the grass, a lot easier if the bench was on cement,
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
all. But, no big deal. Okay, number 2, Cook's Lake, the dam repair.
A recommendation from the Director of Operations that the Council of the Township of Schreiber accept a quote from Vector Construction Limited in the amount of $23,560 plus applicable taxes to repair the dam at Cook's Lake.
What did we budget for that?
35.
Okay. Even if things go awry, there's still, okay.
Yeah, we're way under budget.
And then it says that it says concrete debris left on the site, so I'm assuming our guys go and clean that up and
That's
whatever?
right,
Okay.
yeah.
So this repair, that's not an annual thing, that's something that's been accumulating for some time
Yeah,
now?
yeah, it's been an ongoing problem, I understand, for a couple of years, and
Yeah.
this will rectify it, and will give us lifespan out of it again. I mean, it depends on how high the water gets in the spring and how it erodes the top of the dam, but it should give us, a good 5+ years.
Okay.
I wonder when was the last time they had to do something similar,
I wouldn't know that.
I think the last time we did anything there was patching up the spillway and that. We never did
58?
really anything on the dam part itself. It was just the spillway.
Yeah.
No, I don't recall anything
Yeah,
at all.
so the dam's in reasonably good shape.
Pretty decent shape,
Yeah,
actually,
that's
yeah,
good.
yeah, it just needs a little bit of maintenance,
Yeah.
and we'll get a lifespan out of it again.
Yeah.
Okay, good, no, for sure, get her done. Bylaw enforcement, report. Okay. Senior program coordinator reports. Dan, you wanna?
Yeah, there's a few of them there. I'll jump into the July one because it's the most current and kind of talks
Okay.
about the previous reports, but so July was busy for the senior center, starting July 1st. The July 1st celebration, I mean, most of us attended there. It went over well. And the senior center did a barbecue and which went over well. And then they jumped into Heritage Days, participated in 4 barbecues, which included the grand opening ceremony of the Discovery Center. And then held a bocce-ball tournament with 28 teams. It was very successful. Curling tournament, pickleball tournament also was held. And managed not to burn out the committee, and the senior center coordinator was able to reach out outside of the committee and get assistance from members of the community, which was huge. Bingo, there was a bingo on July 1st. It was well received. And the feedback on that was they want to have more outdoor events, more outdoor bingo events. There was a floor curling tournament on July 20th with 14 participants. And COVID testing kits are still available. Anybody looking for a test kit? And that's still going on, so that's good to have them on hand. And our barbecues, weekly barbecues on Thursday have been well attended. On average, 50 to 60 people come out and support the weekly function. And then finally, the membership continues to grow. Our membership is now up to 374 members.
Wow.
And that's plus 20 plus since May, so the next milestone is 400. So good work.
Yeah, I'll say.
And there's a few programs suspended right now: bingo, chair yoga, floor curling, sewing 101 accounted due to the summer, but we anticipate that these will be starting again in the fall.
Okay, any questions for Dan? Okay, thanks, Dan. And the Aqua report for water, wastewater. All the reports in there. Nothing jumped out at you, Tammy?
No, actually, all the numbers looked good.
Okay. Hearing nothing there, we'll move on to communications. And we just got the one resolution to support if we want. And I was reading it, and I don't know what you guys are like, but I sure as heck don't support it.
Yeah, I didn't think it would be good for our community.
No,
Or anything.
that gives the mayor way too much
Yeah.
power. In my books, I mean, if they want to do that in Toronto and Ottawa, I mean.
Yeah.
Yeah, that ability for veto power is
Yeah.
uncharted territory.
Yeah.
No, yeah, I don't understand, so anyway, I would recommend that we support that resolution.
For sure.
Yeah.
Okay, like I said, that was the only communication, so unfinished business, the Superior North EMS work plan update.
Ultimately, we are anticipating a decision to be made regarding the consolidation of the Schreiber Terrace base stations. From what I've understood, this is gonna be a evidence-based decision they're making, and they will provide that rationale along with the decision. Other than that, we've not heard any other communication.
More to come.
What you did here, where did that come from?
Just this report.
Just a report?
Yeah. Report and any other information was from that previous meeting that was held in July,
Yeah,
June, July.
June, I think, 27th, something like that.
Yeah. Over this summer.
So we sit and wait. Okay, number 2, the September meeting schedule. Oh, okay, go ahead.
Just based on date that's falling on our next meeting is going to be on the 27th. that may, in case any of the candidates here either want to use that time to prepare for candidates night on the 28th or attend the candidates night in Terrace Bay, you may want to reschedule that meeting, so.
I don't care.
Yeah, it's,
The 30th would be a stat holiday, so potentially Thursday, on the 29th may work.
I can't. I can't on the 29th.
Pardon me?
I can't on the 29th.
Oh, okay.
It's my school's open house.
Another potential date may be the 26th, but then we would have to move up our agenda, so.
Yeah, I would like to go to the 27th to Terrace Bay.
So ideally.
you wanna go there?
I wanna go to that, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you guys can still have a meeting.
It would be tougher for us to get it on the.
What about
26th.
26?
We just have, I know that Cecile will be working on payroll, so it'll be a tighter day. How about we will correspond with, we'll put a list of dates. Right now, we're looking then tentatively at the 29th. We can take a look and see a range of other dates. We may also potentially have a special council meeting in September. We're finalizing details on the boiler, so expect to bring that to a special council meeting soon. Based on where that special meeting falls, we may bring forward whatever needs to be passed at that special meeting and set up the meeting on the 29th.
Thursday, 29th, possibly.
Possibly. But if we do a special council meeting, let's just say early next week.
I'll be
towards
gone
the
all
end.
next week.
You'll be gone all next week? Okay.
Time to, what do you have that night, Dave?
It's our school open house. It's like from 6 to 7 just for families to come in
From
and.
6 to 7?
Yeah. I mean, I could be here after it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say, can we run early at 4 or something?
But that's also, I guess, as long as it's not a 3-hour meeting.
I don't anticipate that it's going to be a very long meeting with what we currently have coming up.
So that's just another option then, if we run at 4 or run at 7:30.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's also fine.
Yeah. Okay. We'll look at possible dates and
Okay.
also potentially the special council meeting, and likely based on your availability, if the special council meeting happens to fall closer towards our next meeting, we can just push everything that we need just on that special council meeting. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so we have no other business, and so that would be the end of the meeting. Thanks a lot. So resolution 227-22, moved by Councillor Stefuric, seconded by Councillor McGrath, that the meeting now adjourned at 7:40 PM.